Okay, so here we are. We're in the Ice Caves of Sorrow. Our three objectives are to find a way into the holding area where Avinia and Sidra are being held, to break them out, and escape with Avinia and Sidra to the awaiting ice ship. Alright, so here's my new build. We're now using the secondary profession Assassin, which you usually can't unlock in Prophecies, but because I have access to factions, I could go to a specific NPC and change it. Two of our two end skills are, this one here is called Deadly Paradox, and it means that our other assassin, when we use it, it means that our other assassin skills will recharge faster, but it also will disable our attack skills, so you've got to be careful when you're using it. So we're going to use that, and then we're going to use Shadow Form, which will enchant us, and then while we're enchanted with it, no one's going to be able to cast spells at us. Then this one here is another assassin skill, which means when we're low on health, we'll start being able to block and we'll get loads of health regeneration. So that's basically how I'm going to stay alive with those three skills. Then I've just added my strongest axe attack skills, and I've added this thing here which is called For Great Justice, and you might remember me getting that a long time ago back in Ascalon, and that's very good. It means that we gain adrenaline faster. So that's how it works. That's my plan. But before we do the mission properly, I just want to demonstrate to you how strong the Messart are. This mission kind of functions as our first encounters with the Messart. You can see that some of them are just there. That's just 3 Messart, yeah? But if we run over to them... Oh, there's some ice imps too. I'd rather just fight them. Give me a second to super speed it, because they'll run around in a second. We can fight them on our own. And I'll just show you how strong they really are. Okay, so they're close enough there. This is our first encounter with them. So I'm going to run in. And I'm dead. Straight away. So, needless to say, you need to stay the hell away from them. In this mission in particular, it is designed for us to just get away from them. So they're one really dangerous foe that I need to start watching out for. No idea how we're going to take them out if this seer thing turns out not to work. And the other really dangerous things I want to watch out for are the Stone Summit, who we're also going to be encountering again here. We saw some of them already, but none of the really dangerous ones. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to eat some red rock candy, going to make us move faster and attack faster. Now here the Stone Summit are being sieged at from over across the ravine there. You can see them all being sieged. What the hell is fighting me? Oh, it's just a pine cell. Yeah, so they're all being sieged, the Stone Summit, and that's because the White Mantle are on the other side over there, trying to fight their way through and get to Drachna's Forge, as we just found out from Shelby. So we need to break through the ranks of the Delgamore here and get up to the White Mantle, who are at the other side. And you'll see in a second that the Delgamore are sieging them back as well. You can see one of their huge siege engines going there. So what we've got to do right now is... Oh my god, that guy's still hurting me. So what we've got to do is try and dodge these huge siege attacks and fire both of these levers at the same time, and you'll see what happens. So, ouch, you just saw how much damage that siege did to me. Anyway, let's do it. Okay, so there we go, that's me using Shadow Form for the first time. That renders those guys on the Doliac so much more easy to deal with. I mean, I can barely even describe how difficult they are without doing this. It really has made this mission a lot easier. So anyway, there's the Shadow Form. Just had to refresh it. There's me using the first lever. At least I hope I just used it. I feel like I'm stuck. Okay, maybe I'm not. Okay, here's the second lever. Keeping myself alive. And that's going to trigger a cutscene for us. Now this cutscene's actually going to kill me, because they're going to kill me while it's going on, but I'll show you it and then I'll just restart the mission and keep filming as if nothing ever happened. So we fire, release all the Doliacs, which starts stampeding, and then they knock out the White Mantle's trebuchets here. See? Very nice. Which clears the way for us. Okay, finally, about 5 or 6 attempts later, here I am. Oh, I hope I'm not blocked or anything like that. We've just triggered the cutscene and we're running out. We have only got limited time though, as you can see my energy is quite low already. You can see the Doliacs just ahead, running around rampant. There you go, they're all sprinting past there now. Yes, finally did it. That's probably, as far as I can tell, that's one of the hardest bits of the mission. I kept dying just there on the way. Every single time I try it on this character, any mission, I always seem to have so much more trouble. I mean, I even got glitched inside one of the trebuchets just then. I mean, you tell me, I don't know how that happened. So, for this little section here with the White Mantle, most of them are physical damage dealers, which means I don't need Shadow Form or anything like that. And in fact, most of these guys, you see these zealots, they're the warriors. As long as I keep running, then a lot of the time they just give up, they don't try and even get to me. So now we're at the White Mantle kind of base of operations, I guess, as they're moving through the Shiver Peaks. You can see this cave here, you know, to do with the mission's namesake. We're going to blast our way in there. So we're going to drop this powder keg in front of the door and sprint away. Oh god. There we go, and now it's been blown open. See, look, the warriors aren't even trying to hit me. So we get inside the cave. Again, it's always physical damage dealers in here. 3 more warriors. Don't pose a threat, just sprint past them. And some more. You can see there's some things there called, I don't know if you can see their names, you can't see them yet, but they're called Jade Armors. And look, there's some Marsat over there as well. Basically, if I were to go into that section of the cave, I'd have to fight the Marsat head on, and that's a part of the bonus of the mission. And in there, you remember on the quest we were going to get to this mission, they mentioned a guy called Rornak who probably got himself captured again. Well, that's freeing him. Once again, if you're doing the bonuses the whole way through the game, then you would have already freed him from capture twice already. So that's Rornak down there for the bonus. Anyway, we're going up through here because we want to avoid some more Marsat that are patrolling in front of the prisons. Just use Shadow Form here because these ones are casters. Nice and easy to get past them. Do barely any damage. And now we're across the little chasm that was separating us before from the Marsat, from the prisons. So we're about to find Ivinia and Saidra. For a long time. We haven't seen Ivinia since Sanctum K, when she gave us the Scepter of Ore to hand over to the Vizier, and I can't remember when we saw Saidra last. I think it was around at the Hinge of Denravi. So there's some more Marsat there. I'm just waiting to. There's a Doliac there as well. I wonder why. Just letting them move out of the way. And here's Saidra and Ivinia. Help, she says. We're over here. Got to blow them out. It's quite simple. You just come to this dwarven keg station, wait for the patrols to move, and then grab a keg. But when we exit, we need to exit through that gate up there where my cursor is. So what I'm going to do, because I'm doing this solo and I don't want to fight anything, I'm going to blow open that door first with the same powder keg, just in preparation. So let's wait for this patrol to move and then slip behind them and grab it. Okay, so that gate's blown open, the exit is clear for us. And we're gonna grab this other powder keg station to blow open the cell to Ivinia and Saidra. So we've successfully managed to slip in, find them, and we're about to bust them out, all because the White Mantle have been too focused on the Stone Summit. So let's see how this goes, shall we?